Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Esperanza Rising and we're going to go over the quiz review. So, who is the main character in Esperanza Rising? So, our options are Esperanza and Mama. And the correct answer is Esperanza because remember, Esperanza is who the book it's her eyes that it's told through, and it's her feelings that we keep getting talked to about and how she's experiencing everything that's going on around her. Mama is a very important character in our book, but the main character is Esperanza. And Esperanza's uncle is named Tia Louise. He wants something from Mama. What is it? Tia Louise wants Mama to marry him. Okay, so your answer is A, marriage. Remember, roses are the symbol used to represent Esperanza's family. In the beginning of the book, Esperanza was very rich and lived in Mexico. What state does Esperanza live in now? So remember, we're talking about what state does Esperanza live in now. So the only state on here is California. And Esperanza is living in California now, which is in the United States. But she's living here now and working on someone else's farm. What kind of crops are grown at the farm that Esperanza and the others live at? So, what's getting grown? So, it's all kinds of things are being grown at this new farm. Because in Esperanza's home in Mexico, they grew grapes. But now they're growing all different kinds of things, right? Like they've had onions and they've done all different types of vegetables. And the book has talked a little bit about different planting seasons. So there's different times of the year that different types of foods grow. How does Esperanza feel being with people that are poor? So remember, Esperanza has been very disgusted by it. She doesn't want to be around people who she feels are poor because she thinks that they're dirty. Now, in the book, Esperanza is going through many feelings and situations. So now we're going to check what feelings Esperanza has experienced so far. So far in our book, we've really talked about Esperanza feeling sad and Esperanza being frustrated because Esperanza had to leave her home, her papa died, and she's in a new place and she doesn't understand things. And sometimes when we don't understand things, we get really frustrated because Esperanza is having a hard time now with having to do different chores and having to learn how to be around people that didn't come from a wealthy family. And I hope someday she gets time to celebrate different things and she learns how to do that. But right now in our book, her main feelings are sadness and frustration. Esperanza is also meeting new people. One of the characters is very mean to her because she does not like rich people. So, what character was this? What's her name? It's Marta. So remember, Marta works on a different farm with her family, and she does not like rich people because she doesn't think that they're nice and she doesn't think that they do enough to help people that need help. Who wants to go to school? The answer is Isabel. So remember, Isabel has been staying home and helping the family, so she hasn't been able to go to school. But she's really excited because now she gets to start going to school. And Esperanza has already had some schooling back in Mexico, and Marta has been lucky enough to have some schooling as well. Now, this question is one from the previous one, but it's a really important one. So, what mode of transportation was used by Esperanza and the rest of the characters to get to California? So, remember, They had to walk to their neighbor's house. They had to ride in a wagon. And they had to get on a train. And then they had to do some more walking. Okay? And at this point in our book, does Esperanza understand that she is poor? She does understand this because her and Mama have had lots of talks, and Esperanza is really starting to understand that she's no longer in the class system that she was in when she lived in Mexico. Esperanza has learned that now she has to work and she has to help do chores and she has to borrow clothes from other people and that she's not rich like she used to. So the answer is yes. The next question asks, Esperanza has had a lot of hardships in our book. Now she has been told that she will have chores to do. Check the chores that Esperanza must do. So remember in chapter 6 that we were reading and she has to start watching the babies, Pepe and Lupe. She has to start washing clothes and she has to start sweeping a platform. Esperanza said she would work in the fields, but remember, she's too little to do all of that. So she does have to sweep and she has to watch the babies and wash clothes. And if you remember in our chapter, she wasn't very good at those things, and Isabella and Miguel had to teach her how to do them. So she's still learning. So I hope this review has helped, and good luck on your quiz on Friday. I know you'll do awesome.